Welcome aboard. I'm Captain Jake, and we're back with another Tabletop Tuesday. Today's tabletop game will be Bismarck Solitaire Deluxe Edition by Worthington Games. We are currently all set up. Bismarck and the Prinz Eugen are going to start here. U-boat's starting down here. And we haven't done turn one yet. And all the ships have all of their appropriate blocks placed. Always one, so it doesn't matter. And we haven't done any of these, so all the ships, all the British ships are good. So let's read our Mission 4 objectives. Head south is Mission 4. There are too many British ships looking for you in the North Atlantic. Hunting should be better in the South Atlantic. So, how to win? We earn 3 or more victory points and exit the board south anywhere in row H. Okay, row H off, columns 1, 2, or 3. So we got to come down here, exit off the board, and anytime after turn 15, which is here, when we have 20 turns. So if we sink 2 convoys, we earn a medal. Now, the thing about convoys, I haven't seen hardly any. In all the time we've played, I have not seen any. So, anyway, let's. That's our hit dice. So let's see what we're going to do first. White and black die. Okay, we have a 5 and a 1. So let's find the 5 and find the 1. Event, heavy cruisers. Roll 2 ship combat die. Apply hits on 1 or 3 to the Bismarck and the Prinz Eugen. Well, you'll notice that we are good because we're in column 5 and there's nothing there. So that is perfect. So let's go ahead and move the Prinz Eugen. We're going to separate them today. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. We're going to burn a fuel. So we burnt the fuel from the Bismarck. So there we go. And the U-boats, let's see. I guess he'll just move south. And now we'll do next. I'm going to leave this kind of here so you can see it while I roll until I get a ship underneath of it. But hey. Okay, we got a 4 and a 1. It says British bombers, and we are in column 4 and column 5, so they're going to attack. During the air attack phase, roll 1 die to search. A 1 to 3 find ship and U-boat. All right, so we have 2 dies. Resolve any air attacks. That's the first thing. First thing we're going to do is resolve any air attacks. So we take this magical die and we'll do the Prinz Eugen first. Let's see. 1 die is search, 1 to 3 to find the ships. Well, we're separated, but roll 1 die and U-boats found. If found, roll 1 die per ship and U-boat found. Hits on 1 through 4. Okay, well, let's see if they are found. And we got 3. Roll 1 die. A 1 to 3 finds the ship and U-boat. But the U-boat is outside of the area. But it says and the U-boat. So if found, roll 1 die per ship and U-boat found. It's a hit on a 1 to 4. All right, well, first we'll do the U-boat. 6, an easy hit. U-boats is, oops, I didn't start the list. 3, whoops, I guess I did miss one here. 3, we're now down to 2. Now we'll do the Prinz Eugen. And he gets a 3. And it's still a hit on a 1 through 4. So Prinz Eugen's going to, well, I didn't, oh shoot, I could have swore I put all these there. Maybe maybe I moved them by mistake. Okay, we'll put that back. There we go. Prinz Eugen moves 1. Now we're going to go up after the Bismarck. And we got a 4. And it's a 1-4. It's a hit on the Bismarck. All right. So we resolve any U-boat. We resolve ship combat, which we did the air attacks. There is no ship combat. We move our ships and mark and repeat the sequence. Okay. We don't have to worry about the escape procedures because it's just ship combat. So now we get to move our ships. So we're going to go 1, 2 again. And 1, 2, 3. And this U-boat will move here. All right. Oh, let's see. That was turn 1. Turn 2. Here's turn 3. All right. Looks like we have a 2 and a 6. So let's find the 2. Find the 6. Now let's see. Torpedo attack. If we're in here, the victorious seaplanes attack. 2 Royal or Ark Royal Swordfish planes during air attack roll 2 die air attack for the British carriers. Apply hits on 1 to 3 to ships of the player's choice. Do not roll if the Ark Royal is sunk. That's down here. So let's take a look. We are in C. Not get nothing. And we are in 3, nothing. We are in D. Swordfish planes. Okay. That would be, I guess, an air attack on a surface U-boat? I don't think so. He would have dove. I'm going to say he would have dove and been would not have been attacked. I just don't think that's right, and assuming that it doesn't say anything specifically about the U-boat. So now we move again, and let's burn another fuel, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and now we go to turn 4. Let's see what happens on turn 4. We got a 4 and a 5. We go to 4 and a 5. 1. Rough weather. All ships reduce speed by 1. Reduce speed to 1 for this turn for all ships. All right. No damage. We reduce it by 1. He can only, well, he can't go lower than 1. So 1. He would normally go 3. He would go 2. 1, 2. He would go normally 2, but he can only go 1. Now we move off to turn 5. Now, turns are going by pretty quick. Let's roll again. Oh, 6s. Convoy hunt. All right. Let's see what we got here. If 1, it says each ship may attack only 1 convoy per turn. Okay. King George. Let's see. Each ship may attack only 1 convoy per turn. Okay. Let's look here. We are in E5. So we look at E5, and that's 3, repulse and convoy. Okay. And the U-boat is in 4E. Once we do 4E, he's also found it. He gets to attack. And we look up here with C2, Prinz Eugen gets nothing. All right, so we get our first ship combat. We have no air attacks. We're going to resolve the U-boat attack. So, crap. I forgot how the U-boats attack. I wasn't really expecting one. Wasn't expecting that. Let's see. German U-boat represents a group of U-boats that supported the Bismarck. They are not affected by air attacks. Yeah, there we go. Or ship combat. British ships cannot attack U-boats. When a player finds a U-boat in a zone that includes British ships, he has a choice, escape or attack. The German U-boat automatically escapes British ships located in the same zone. If the U-boat player decides to attack, he attacks one ship or the convoy. When attacking, the U-boat rolls one die, and on a result of 1 to 3, he hits the target. 4, 5, or 6. On a 4, 5, or 6 result, the U-boat is hit. After applying the die result, the U-boat attack for that turn is over. All right. Well, we have one. Well, we got one to spare. We're going to attack the convoy. We're going to see if we can sink this get a convoy sunk. All right, here we go. Come on, give me 4. Ah, shit. Well, that didn't work out. We took a hit. The U-boat misses. All right, so we're down to 1. All right, now we got the Bismarck fires with a 3. So we roll all 3 die, and we decide what we're going to hit at. We're going to shoot at the convoy, which is, again, a hit on a 1 or 3. Now, if I hit a convoy, British air attacks, let's see here. If I hit a convoy, I want to know how many damage points that they get. Convoy sinks when hit once. Well, right here it tells me, all right, we're going to try to hit the convoy so we can get at least 1 victory point. So we get to roll all 3 die, and the Bismarck firing at the convoy, and 2 hits on the convoy. It says convoy, which would be more than 1 ship. So what does that mean? Does that mean that we are, where am I? Let's see, each ship may only attack 1 convoy per turn. Okay, boom, there we go. That answers that question. We got 1 convoy sunk. Now the British are going to fire. And we are, well, let's think, what are we? We're the Ramses. This one. He gets 2. All right, he's going to shoot 2 here at the Bismarck. And 4 miss. 4 miss. 2 misses. Splashes around the Bismarck. So now we resolve ship combat. Now we have to decide whether we want to escape. Each battle round, the German player has the option to use 1 battle tactic per ship. Okay, we could escape, or we can attack again, which would give us another convoy. So let's stay in. The British escape or remain decision. All British ships stay in combat if the groups, all British ships, total strength currently exceeds Germans. So we got what, 9, 15, 21, 28, 36, and 5, 41. I think we got more than enough. 5 and 10. Yes, we got 15. So it says all British ships stay in combat if the group's total current strength exceeds the German, which it does. Otherwise, all British troops try to escape. All right. Well, we get another Bismarck going to fire again. And splash 1. We got 1 hit on 1 convoy. 1 convoy goes down. Yes. All right. Now I can't remember if I moved this turn, but I think we're on turn 6. Yeah, we'll say turn 5. What the hell? What the hell? It's my game. Who cares, right? Okay. So we now have the Ramses here too. I'm not going to attack with the U-boat, obviously, because I don't need the U-boat sunk. Ramsey's attacks with 2, shooting at the Bismarck. Oh, big miss. Bismarck is living large. Okay. All right, now, if I don't escape, after any round after the first, you may choose to escape and end the battle. To escape, enemy ships and aircraft roll 1 die. All right, so we can escape. We escape, but we take 1 hit. Do not escape. Release 1 ship, hit the ship and remain. And ship, well, right now we're living good. So if we attack the convoy again, because we're going to stay in combat, and they have to stay in combat, we are shooting. And boom, 2 convoys, or I'm sorry, 2 hits. Can only attack 1 convoy per turn. Sends him to the bottom. All right, Bismarck is doing good. So now the Ramses is probably going to get lucky on this turn. Fires at the Bismarck. Yes, 2 hits. I knew it. 1, 2. Okay. So now we have, still good. Let's see here. Okay, let's see if I want to escape and avoid battle here. We got our 3 points, so let's escape and avoid the battle. And what do we need here? It says sink 2 convoys to earn a medal. Well, we're going to get a medal assuming we get out of here. Escape and avoid battle, a 1 to 2. Escape where we take 1 hit. We do not escape on a 5 or a 6. And we take 1 hit and remain in the battle. Okay, so here we go. We are going to try to escape. We want a 1 or 2. Come on, 1 or 2. Yes! 1. We have escaped from battle. So now we move our ships. And now we can move them 2 again. 1, 2, and 1. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, now we're going to go to turn 6. Turn 6, roll our 2 die again. What do we get? And we are looking at a 3, 5. So we look at the old chart here. We got 3 and a 5. Okay. Now we got various places. Let's look at Prinz Eugen here. We have 2. D, nothing. U-boat is in 3E. Nothing. We are in 4E and nothing. Nothing happens this turn. So now we can move our ships, and we're well ahead of travels. But so let's go 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. All right. Next turn, turn 7. And next, we end up with a 4-3. Let's take a look at the 4-3. British bombers, air attack, and they go out to row 5. Nothing. Complete misses again, they got nothing. So let's go here with the U-boat. 1, 2, 3. We're going to burn another fuel. 1, 2, 3. All right. Now we go to turn 8. 4. What is 4 down here? Is it Rodney? Okay. Well, we're definitely, if we end up with a 1 and high, we're battling the Rodney. So, and Rodney gets 3 shots at us too. So this one, nothing. I'm just looking at the chart here. We have nothing here. If we get over to here, we've got nothing there. This is supply ship found. We can repair 1 ship, so we want to get to there. And over here we have the convoy again, the Ramleys, down here and the Prince George up here. Not going to happen. Battleship sighted. Yeah, if we get a 6, we could be in trouble. So let's keep, what's this, Force H from Gibraltar. Air attack event, roll 2 attack dice for the Ark Royal. Apply hits on a 1 to 3. Do not if the Ark Royal is sunk. All right. Well, we don't have that, so let's kind of, okay. I'm just thinking about where I'm moving to. Okay, turn 9. And we end up with a 1-1. 1-1. Again, a good roll for us. Nothing happens, so we move our ships. Let's go 1 and 1, 2, and let's go 1, 2, 3. The reason why we did that. Okay, let's go to turn 10. Roll again. 1-1 again. That we know that's nothing. So we are good. So U-boat's going to keep moving. Prinz Eugen is going to move 1. Bismarck's going to move 1. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and we can move straight down and get out, assuming we don't get sunk down in here. I think we should go out on 2. Looks like it'd be the best. So, turn 11. And here we go. We roll. And this time we end up with a 6-3. 6-3. We are G. Okay, the U-boat runs into the repulse and the Ramleys and the repulse for the U-boat. Not going to attack. No thank you. See you later. But we are 1. We've run into the Hood and the Prince of Wales. Not good. But let's see what happens. Okay, we roll 2 dice, no air attacks. U-boat decided not to attack. Resolve ship combat. Okay. British. We got the Hood and where's my thing for the repulse? We have run into, where is it? 6. That's why I keep it up here so I remember what it is. It's the 1. It's the Hood and the Prince of Wales. So Prince of Wales is a 2. Hood is a 3. All right. Well, Bismarck is going to use its 3 and it's going to shoot at the Hood. And he fires. Boom! And at least 1 hit. 2 hits. 2 hits on the Hood. 1, 2. 2 hits on the Hood. Okay, Prinz Eugen is still here. He's going to help. He gets 2. He's going to help going for the Hood also. He shoots. And the cruiser gets a hit. Down to 3. All right, now it's time for us to take our return shots. Okay, the Hood shoots at the Bismarck first. They get 3. And 1 hit, just 1 hit. 1 hit on the Bismarck. And let's see here. Then we got the Prince of Wales, which gets 2. So, Prince of Wales gets 2. Let's shoot at the Prinz Eugen. And he fires. Oh, 2 hits. Yikes. 1, 2. Prinz Eugen is hurting, smoking badly. Okay, so now the the British are still, I think, still got more. What do we have? We have 7 and 3. We got 10. So what do we got? 3 here, 6. Yeah, they got more, so they don't automatically escape. Otherwise, all British troops try to escape on a roll. They must stay. Well, British ships, not going to happen. Us, on the other hand, are definitely going to try to escape. Okay, as long as we don't roll a 5 or a 6, we're good. All right. Okay, the Bismarck. No, they're not in the same block. So I think we have to roll for each. No, it's not. It's rolling for all the ships, isn't it? Let's see. Each round, different players option use. Okay, per ship. Okay, all right. That answers that. See, read these. This helps a lot. Choose the battle tactic from and follow the instructions. Okay, Bismarck. 1. I do believe he escapes and avoids battle. Bismarck's out. Prinz Eugen is going to try the same thing. And he got a 4. Not as lucky. 4 escapes but takes 1 hit on the ship. Let's see, it says per ship. And it says on each ship. Now, when it says on each ship, the Bismarck was already gone. So I'm not going to take a reduction hit here on the Bismarck because it says on each ship. But not going to happen. We're out. Okay, so now we move. Oh, let me see. What's the best place to move to? All right, that looks good. I want to get away from as many as possible that we don't have ships. Okay, let's go. Let's see, we're on turn. Okay, we're going to move these both 1. And the U-boat, well, we'll continue him 1. Okay, now turn 12. Here we go for a roll on turn 12. And we ended up with a 2-6. 2-6. 2-6, 2-6, 2-6. All right, it's a event, torpedo attack. Okay, during the air attack phase, well, if we were in this block, we are in G1, which is, again, nothing. So we are good. They missed. All right. They missed finding us, missed shooting at us. So now we go to turn 13. And, oh, did I move? No, I didn't move. We move here and move here. 14, 15, we're going to end up 1 too many, but that's okay. So we'll get the U-boat off as soon as possible. Okay, turn 13. And here we go. And we end up with a 3-6 again. 3-6. Oh, that's a perfect one for us. No home fleet, no nothing. Complete miss. We have no air attack, no U-boat attack, no ship combat. We move our ships. 1, 2, and 1. Okay. Now we move the turn marker. There's turn 14. Alrighty. Let's roll. See what happens. Do we get lucky again? 2-3. 2-3. We are in H, which is a lone merchant. It says +1 victory point. Oh, well, hot damn. This one is in 3. So, yeah, we hadn't got that yet. We got a 3, which is lone merchant +1 victory point. Okay, well, we just add +1 to a victory point. Boink. All right. That is it. And now we go to turn 15. Oh, that's going to work out. U-boat Nope. No, did we not move? Ah, shit. No, we did not move in turn 14. So we can't exit yet. So we'll remain where we are, circling. And now we go to turn 15. All right. Here we go. 1, uh-oh. 1 and a 6. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. 1 and a 6. 4. We run into the Rodney. Everybody runs into the Rodney. All right. U-boat does not attack. Rodney gets 3. Okay, well, all right. The Bismarck shoots at the Rodney. And we got 1 hit. We got 2 hits. 2 hits on the Rodney. 1, 2. Okay, Prinz Eugen shoots at the Rodney, and he gets 2. Oh, 2 hits on the Rodney. Yes. Man, we're getting some good rolls today. 1, 2. All right. Now, the British attack. The Rodney shoots at the Bismarck, and the Rodney gets 3. And he shoots. Oh, he gets 2 hits on the Bismarck. So, 1, 2. Okay. Now, let's try to escape. As long as we don't roll a 5 or a 6, he automatically escapes. The Bismarck, after each round, you may choose to escape, and to escape the enemy ships and aircraft, roll 1. Okay. I think we have to roll for each ship. Let me double check that. I think we've been rolling. Anytime the British encounter and must engage for another round of your ships or attempt to escape combat for the remainder of the turn, if you choose to escape with your ships in different locations, each ship does a separate die roll. All right. So Bismarck rolls, and we don't want a 5 or a 6. Oh shit. He stays. 1 more hit. Damn it. We could get sunk. All right. Prinz Eugen. 3. He escapes but takes 1 hit. Ooh, wow. He escapes. Bismarck is in the battle. All right. If the Bismarck gets all 3 hits, we can send the Rodney to the bottom. So, come on, roll. 1 hit. Miss. All right, just 1 hit on the Rodney. Okay. And now the Rodney gets its 3 coming back at the Bismarck. Miss, miss, miss. You got 1 hit at least. Ooh, got 2 hits. 1, 2. Okay. Oh, crap. I could get all the way here and lose. Oh, man, that would suck. Okay. I got to roll to escape the Bismarck. All right. And, yes, he escapes and avoids battle. Wonderful. Now I can move. Off the board. 1, 2, off the board. 1, 2, 3, off the board. All right. We are off the board, folks. So, let's check our victory points. We have 4 victory points here. We exited south anywhere on row H, columns 1, 2, or 3 anytime after turn 15. Oh, it says after turn 15. That means we have to stay not anytime after turn 15. Shoot. Well, that's not good, because that means he has to stay. And see what happens. Okay, well, now, turn 16. We can still lose. Got to make sure it's done right. All right. All right, let's see what we get. We could be bad. Oh, 6 and a 3. 6 and a 3. Oh, crap. We run into 2 ships. Okay. Remove one die from ships this round. Keep your distance. Enemy any round. Roll one die. Okay. This battle, remove one die from the ship, but ignore the first hit on your ship in this battle round. Okay. We're going to do that. He's still here. So they saw both of them. So we will, first thing we're going to do is the Bismarck's going to fire at, who are we playing? At the, what do we have here? We had a 6 and a 3. Yes. We are looking at the Repulse here and the Ramses here. That's a 2 and a 2. Okay. British shoots at, let's shoot at the Repulse. Oh, wait a minute. I wanted to do long range. Sorry. Let's do that again. Long range, we roll 1 to 3. We remove and ignore the first hit. So come on, we want 1 or 3. 2. All right. We remove one die, which we'll do now, and we'll still shoot at the Repulse, and we can ignore the first hit on our ship. 3 and a 2. All right, double hits on a Repulse. 1, 2. Prinz Eugen. Let's see. All right. See if the cruiser protects. We want to, again, roll 1, 2, or 3. 6. Nope. We remove one die from the ship's firepower, which is 2, and that's it. He shoots. 4 is a miss. Okay, got to shoot the Bismarck first. We ignore the first hit. So unless he rolls all 3 of these, we still stand a chance. Oh, wait a minute. He only gets to roll 2. Ha ha, even better. All right, Prince of Wales shoots at the Bismarck. Gets 1 hit. We can ignore it. Yes. Here, we ignore the first hit on our ship. Yes. I should probably put these up here like that. That would probably work out pretty good for next time. Okay. Now we have the Repulse, and the Repulse can shoot at British. Let's see here. Where is it? Resolving. The strongest fires at the Bismarck. Yep. The next strongest fires. Ship's target and fires at the Prinz Eugen. Okay. So now we got the Prince of Wales is going to fire at the Prinz Eugen. He gets 2, and here it goes. Boom! Sinks him. -3. Oh, crap. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Wow, that really hurt. He sank him. So we remove that. We were doing so good. Now, let's, we want to escape. Take 1 hit on each ship. Okay, as long as we don't roll a 5 or a 6. No 5 or a 6, no 5 or a 6. And 1, yes, a flat out, straight out escape. Sweet. But the problem is, we only got 1 victory point now. Because we lost this, so we would lose because we need to earn 3 or more victory points and exit the game board south anywhere in row H. But we are so well. I guess if the Bismarck gets sunk, it doesn't really matter. But I can't. I'm trying to think if I should just move him off. And and we sank well, that was actually one extra here, I think. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't believe I got 3. So, 2 is what's Rodney? Yeah, but I'm going to get butchered if I'm just going to move off. U-boat gone, Bismarck gone, we are gone. We have lost the Prinz Eugen on turn 16, unfortunately. So we did not win. So let's come over here and see what we got. Let's see, I got to find my pen. I know it's around here somewhere. All right, there it is. All right, this is mission number 4. And today's date I'll fill in. Total victory points. Looks like we have 1 victory point. Bismarck sunk. No. Game 1. No. So we've gotten 1 medal back on that date. And what is today? It's tough, you know, to remember what day it is. And today's dates, where is it? Monday, July 4th. August 4th. August. So it is 8/4/2025. Okay, well, we have not done very well. We've lost here. This was a draw. This second attempt on this one, because I screwed it up, we did win. We got 1 medal. And over here we lost this one too with 1 victory point. 1 victory point. Yeah. Unfortunately, it says anytime after turn 15. It doesn't say after turn 14. After that, so you got to go to 16. So that's the way I interpret it. So that's it. Well, folks, hopefully you've enjoyed today's episode. I'll see how the recording and the sound comes out. Hopefully it comes out fairly well. And, well, I guess we'll be back next week with a, looks like, I think we go to War of 1812 again. We'll play 2 of those because they take less than 30 minutes each. And I got word I should have 2, maybe 3 solo games inbound. Spending far too much money, but the guys who I watch on YouTube have a wall behind them of games. I'm trying to keep it to ones I can want to play, so play quickly. So, and I don't have anyone to play with. Sorry me, but that's okay. So I will close and say, well, as always, I'm Captain Jake, wishing you fair winds and following seas. Until next time.